What does monitoring of hardware actually mean? Syn-Star are a managed service provider, and the cornerstone of that is monitoring and managing all of the devices that we look after for our clients. But why do we do it, and what's the advantage? Number one, it's about identifying potential risks before they cause you downtime. For example, a machine may be overheating, it may be running out of space. If we're not monitoring it, the machine will either overheat and then switch off, or if it's the hard drive, then it will just fill up, could get corrupted, it could break, you could end up losing data. Whereas if we're monitoring it, we have alerts in place so that as soon as it hits a threshold, for example 70% capacity when it comes to a hard drive, we would be alerted about that. We can then take positive action in either reducing some of the data or replacing the hard drive that's got a much bigger capacity so it doesn't impact the user and it doesn't cause downtime. The second is about optimizing performance. If we're constantly monitoring and managing that machine, we can also run certain tasks on it that just keeps the machine running well. It's a bit like MOTing and servicing a car. The MOT part is what you have to do to legally keep your car on the road. But the servicing bit, if it's serviced well and the parts you use are good, the car will last a lot longer than if you don't service it. The third element is about damage and downtime. So for example, if there's a machine that has something bad within it and it's not monitored and we don't know that it's potentially spreading bad things across the network, then we wouldn't know it's doing that. So rather than one machine where you can effectively ring fence that machine, take it out of the network, fix the vulnerabilities, then place it back in, you wouldn't know it will then spread across to all the other machines, causing huge downtimes. That's a massive negative impact to your business. And then the fourth part, often we're asked, what's the difference between a big blue chip company and a smaller SME company? It's the planning for upgrades. If we're monitoring and managing machines, we can see exactly the age of the machine, how well it's working, and then plan. No company just replaces all of their hardware in one hit. It's a continual planning stage. If you've got 20 machines and you want the lifetime of that machine to be 3 or 4 years, we know that you're going to replace 4 or 5 machines every year, so we can do it so that you can cash flow it much easier, replacing a machine every 2 or 3 months rather than getting a big bill where maybe 5 or 10 need to be replaced because they're end of life. So it's much more about you being able to plan your business around the hardware and the upgrades that your machines need. Because your computers are the #1 tool for your team. You're a technology company that happens to work in other industries. All good businesses are tech companies in today's market. So if you're unsure about monitoring, we can help. We're extremely proactive. We monitor all of our clients' machines. Click the link below, get in contact. Let's start monitoring your machines today.